Yo, what is going on, guys? Golden here, and welcome back to another Fortnite Mobile video. Now, today's video is going to be obviously different from the other ones. I'm sorry, guys, I haven't uploaded in a fat minute, but hey, I decided I wanted to kind of take a break, got into some Fortnite Mobile competitive, and now I'm coming back to literally the biggest Fortnite Mobile update we have gotten in a fat minute, and that is with the HUD layout tool. Look at this. Like, the HUD layout tool looks just so much better now. And guys, today I want to basically explain everything you need to know with the new HUD layout tool. And obviously, I'm not going to really edit it as much. It's going to be like a little lightly edited, but basically just briefly edited. And I'm not going to really edit my voice as much. So if there's like a lot of like breaths in the video and whatnot, obviously I'm trying to get this out as soon as possible. So obviously you know why. But the first thing I want to go over in the HUD layout tool is obviously at the bottom, you can see we have multiple buttons for literally almost every single button. Now, as you can see, you can actually drag on screen these multiple buttons. So I can do like that. And as you can see, we can literally have 3 crouch buttons. Again, I don't know why you'd want that, but if you do want it, you can now have it. And if you want to get rid of it, you can just drag it out here. And I believe after you save your HUD layout tool, these should then get removed back to your quick bar. So if you basically want to do that, they'll be moved down to this bar at the bottom. I don't know why I call it the quick bar, but whatever. You get the point. They will get removed back down to the bottom. And then also the other main thing that I think is probably a massive thing to a lot of you guys is you can now actually change the size of the buttons. Let me go here over here. If you go over to properties, you can now change the touch zone. Look at how big you can make that button. And look at this. You can make this big, massive jump button. Put it right here. I don't know why you'd want that again, but if you do want that, you can make a massive button like that, which is really cool in my opinion. And the other thing is, as you can obviously see, this is a little visual change, but as you can see, the buttons do have new icons. As you can see, they have like a gun one. They basically do the same thing, but the point is there are still kind of new buttons. They just obviously do the same thing. And the other thing is, look at the look stick. This thing, I know a lot of you guys watching probably use it. You can now scale it that big. Like, if you want to put this on your entire right side of your screen, you can do that. And look at that. Like, that's crazy. Wait, I actually want to try this, see how it looks. And if you guys do want to try something, you can just hit the save button there. It will save the layout, then exit. And as you can see now, if we go into build mode, we have this massive fire button. Obviously, I'm not very good at Fortnite Mobile, but hey, as you can see here, we have this giant look stick. So if you guys are looking for something like that, you can now basically do that. And then if you want to switch between what actual buttons at the bottom you're looking for, you can do this. And as you can see, now we have all the build buttons for the multiple buttons. Then we have the creative buttons, as you can see. So if you just want to like kind of organize it and look for different things, it's really cool how Fortnite did this, as you can actually like go between all of them, which is nice. And then also, if you want obviously your basic HUD buttons, here are all the basic HUD buttons. Unfortunately, the only one with actual like an extra one is this auto run button, which is pretty nice. And then obviously you can see we have all these little tool buttons. So honestly, not a bad update in my opinion. It's kind of cool for people who do want multiple buttons on their HUD layout. In my opinion, I think it's a really nice update. I've always kind of wanted this. Obviously, been talking about it in my videos and whatnot. And it's good to see Epic did already add multiple buttons, because again, it came pretty quick. Nice to see, to say the least. And for those who are actually looking to disable the drag and drop, you can see you can just do this. This is a lot easier. I like how you can literally just tap on the locks. This is a lot easier to say the least. So you can basically just go here, tap on the locks, and lock whatever icons you want locked. So if you want just like the second slot locked, you can just unlock the other ones, do it like that. And then obviously you can just change between this. So let's say you want this to only be a combat slot, like all these buttons combat, you can now do that, which is really cool. A build slot, you can all do that. An automatic slot, which is what I'll probably be doing. And then you can obviously just reverse it, which is honestly a really sick update. I don't know why you'd want it reversed, but if you do want it reversed and you don't want to like go out of the pane and try to get all the dragging buttons or the extra buttons, you could just basically reverse it like that. So that's pretty cool to say the least as well. But yeah, another thing I want to talk about is the fact that pretty much every single button you can now scale. Before, like, you could not even scale the map at all, I do believe. And now you can scale literally everything you want on the HUD, which is honestly, I don't know why it didn't get added earlier, but honestly, really good job at Epic to just simply make it so you can scale everything. Now, the other thing is the fact that you can actually just simply drag this around. So let's say you want to adjust something here, but you want to keep it open, you can like do that, and then you can adjust it here. So that's pretty cool. Obviously a really small thing. And there's actually this new button or option that's basically called link across modes. And if you check this off, it will basically cross this button over every single mode. So every time you are in between like combat mode, creative mode, build mode, this button will always be here. So honestly, just obviously small, but still pretty cool. And then one of the biggest updates, I think, to say the least, is this. We now can make new HUD layout tools. So if we want to do create, obviously now we have a legacy HUD. We can also do a builder pro, create new, and now we have a builder pro HUD layout tool. And if you select the HUD layout tool, as you can see, just save the progress there. You can now basically have another HUD layout tool. I know, guys, this is crazy. You can have up to 6 HUD layout tools. If you want to go back to your other one, do this, hit select layout, and bam, you are back to your other HUD layout tool. So multiple HUDs. Yes, it has been added finally, guys. I will be making a best HUDs video very, very soon. So anyone looking for a new HUD, stay tuned. And if you're new to the channel, obviously drop a sub, and with those notifications on, you will be good to go. But yeah, guys, I'm pretty sure that is basically everything you need to know with the HUD layout tool. Obviously, it's like there's not as much. I just want to basically explain everything with the layout tool and how to basically use it and whatnot. Now, guys, the other thing that I've noticed is, as you can see, my jump button is like kind of bugged out when you go into build mode. Like, for some reason it moved over here. I did not move that. Like, I swear to God, I didn't move it there. Like, as you can see on the right side of the screen, my jump button got moved there. So make sure you guys do check your buttons, because there's some bug with the HUD where basically Epic moved like literally half of your buttons. You probably didn't even realize it. So go through all the modes, make sure all your buttons are in place. As you can see, I don't know what kind of bug this is. Really annoying to say the least. But as you can see, again, it moves my jump button when I'm in build mode. I don't even know how that happened, but it just kind of did. So definitely make sure you guys check that out. Make sure your buttons did not get moved, and if they did, obviously fix them. But the other main question a lot of people have been telling me is simply the fact that they actually do not know how to switch between fire modes. And I actually do know how to do this. All you got to do, obviously, let's exit out of here, go into your settings, go over here, and then there should be a little select fire mode at the top, so you can do this. Obviously, unfortunately, you cannot disable all, so I recommend doing like tap to fire. If you want to do auto fire, obviously do that. Do whatever you like, and then you can just select your fire mode like that. So for anyone who was wondering how to switch that, of course, there it is. And guys, for the most part, that's pretty much everything with the HUD layout tool. Unfortunately, there aren't really any new buttons, just basically button designs. But if you do want to know what every single button does, just click on it, and you should go to properties, and you should be able to see basically like the title at the top. As you can see, this one is edit, toggle, and reset. So you should just be able to see that. I'm not going to go over every single button and what it does. You should already know that if you look at like the top and look at the title. But if you guys do want me to go over that, let me know down below with a like and a comment. But guys, again, that's pretty much all we got to talk about. If you guys do have any comments or questions or concerns, comment them down below, because I can almost guarantee I will respond to you if you have any questions or concerns or anything like that. If you guys can help each other in the comments too, that would be greatly appreciated. I love this mobile community a lot, so I'd appreciate if you guys could obviously help each other. And obviously, it's a really confusing HUD layout tool, but hopefully I kind of explained what you got to do with it and whatnot. Again, I know you're watching this, Epic. Thank you so much for making an amazing HUD layout tool update. Again, I really like it. Just the buttons just look better in my opinion. Unfortunately, again, some of the buttons got moved. It sucks and all, but still, really good job, Epic. So thank you guys. Overall, Epic Games. Either way, guys, that's pretty much it. This has been Golden. Do with this information as you will, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.